Welcome, here I've got Realme 8i and I'm gonna show you how to use the Camera Pro mode at this device. So let's start by tapping on camera button to open it, and for now we are on standard photo mode. So we have to change it by using this settings bar and just simply going to the right to more. Here we get access to more modes of this camera. One of them is the Pro, called also as an expert, so let's pick it. Here we are. This mode gives us possibilities to choose some shooting parameters by ourselves. This is useful when we want to learn photographic skills or making experiments with photography. So let me start with this settings bar. Let's go from the right. The first one option here is the exposure compensation slider, so we can manage the light of our picture. Let me show you. When we go on it to the right, we can make our photo more bright. When we go to the left, we can make it more dark. At the center we have 0 parameters, so there's no problem to go back to auto settings. Now let's move to the next one option, defocusing. Now we are on AF from autofocus. By using this slider we can change it to MF from manual one, and we can adjust focusing easily as we need here. And of course we can easily go back to autofocus with that by simply tapping now on a letter button from the right. And let's go to the next one option, the white balance. Here we can change temperature of our picture in Kelvin degrees, so by using another slider and going to the left on it, we can make our photo more cold, more blue. By going to the right, we can make it more warm, more orange, so this is kind of balance between the warm and cold tones of our picture. And of course, there's no problem to go back to auto white balance. We have to tap again to a letter button from the right. And let's move to the next one option. Here we have the shutter speed, so we can manage the time of taking picture. And when we move to the left on the slider, we can make it shorter. The shortest here is 1/8,000 of a second, so this is really short time. It should be definitely better to objects, for example in move, to frozen them at the picture with a good light. And when we go to the right, we can check the longest, 32 seconds, so it should be better to objects that are stable, or if we want to take some blur at the picture. And of course, to go back to auto shutter speed, we have to again tap on a letter button from the right. And let's move to the last one option, the ISO. Here we can change camera sensitivity to light, so we can make it less sensitive from 100 or more sensitive by going to the right to 6 and 4000, so this is really wide spectrum. I think it's really professional here. And of course, to go back to auto ISO, we have to tap again on a letter button from the right. I want to show you also that when we move up to the second from the left button, we can turn on saving our pictures in RAW format. The RAW is used by professional photographers to saving more details at the pictures and post-producing them in graphic programs, so this is really pro feature here also. So just one tap to turn it on and off, and when we have it turned on, we can save our pictures not in JPEG but also in this professional format. And now let's move also to the right side. Here we have this I letter button. When we tap on it, we get access to short tutorial, short info about all of these features. I think this is also useful, you can learn from this. And let me use these settings now to take a picture. So let me start, for example, with exposure compensation, a little bit brighter, defocusing, then white balance may be warmer, the shutter speed, and the ISO. To see my photo, let's move to left to the button that follows us straight to the gallery. So this is how it looks like. It's not perfect. I suggest you to make experiments with all of these settings and just have a good fun. Thanks for watching, subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up.